Of course, I remember the day I found out I had breast cancer. I had gone to the gynecologist. I just happened to brush up against my breast and felt something. And they took me into the doctor the next day and went for an ultrasound, and then met with the surgeon who said, you know, I think we're going to have to do a mastectomy.
I saw my oncologist that day, and she told me straight out, right, you need chemotherapy 3 months ago. You have advanced breast cancer, stage 3B to 4, or, you know, we don't know if it's spread yet. She said, we're going to take off both your breasts, we're going to remove your ovaries, we're going to take out your lymph nodes. And it was so strong, I was just bawling. I could not take it, but there's no other choice.
The reaction is your body is mutilated. I was concave. I mean, my skin, even where the breast was, went in. It wasn't just flat. Up here in my chest area was really concave.
I was, you know, thinking of breast reconstruction at the time, and I was not happy with having an implant put in.
There aren't other options. It's you do the tram flap or you do the implant. I didn't get the saline implant because I saw a plastic surgeon who said, you're too thin, you'll see it through your skin, and the areas that were concave, which were further up my chest, where it was actually just very indented, she said it won't affect that at all. You won't be happy with the results. I thought to myself, someone has got to be doing something different than these two things, an implant or this tram flap, which is just such an invasive surgery.
So I went to see Dr. Corey's presentation, and I was just absolutely blown away. It's like when you come alive inside, because you know your body is telling you, just like you, this is what I want. This is what's going to happen to me. This is what I'm doing.
Yeah, I think from what I understand, the Brava system, the effect that it has on those cells in the breast is what really makes the system work. And it does work.
By using a vacuum system, from the outside it pulls the skin and brings it out. And as it's bringing out the skin, it's also bringing out blood vessels within the skin, so it can create a little environment in which later a liposuction from any part of the body can be injected in small doses, because it lives that way. In large doses it wouldn't live, but in small doses at a time, over different times it lives, and eventually you have a breast created from your natural tissue in your own body.
So I called and made an appointment to come down to Miami and talk to Dr. Corey in person. Came down overnight, talked to him, loved him, and I mean, I go on my feelings about people and the sense I get, and immediately, you know, thought he was the greatest, so I went with that. When I went back home after my consultation, they sent me the Brava system, so that arrived at my house, and started using that. I was worrying about it being very uncomfortable or painful, and it wasn't. It's like a pressure.
I'm just really looking forward to it, and to know that it's my own, that's my body, because I love myself, and that's me. That's just going to be absolutely amazing.
The surgery went very well, and actually when the surgeons who helped Dr. Corey, they're his assistants, I don't know really what their technical name is, but when they came in to talk to me before the surgery, I asked them, is this going to work? So I guess, yeah, in my mind maybe there was a little bit of doubt. I asked them, is this going to work? And they said, well, it's worked every time.
I just want to enjoy my life now. For now, this cancer, it's over with. And now it's time for me to enjoy my life and for me to live my life, because so much of it was taken away from me.
I would tell women who are going through breast cancer and looking for breast reconstruction alternatives that, I mean, I'm amazed at this. I think it's the best thing I ever did, the best decision I ever made. It's the most natural. It's the least invasive to me. There are no cuts. Knives are not used. It's all done with needles. No regrets. I am ecstatic. Thank God. Thank God I found him.